Hello. Hi. Where am I? Wait, where's my stream? Hello? Oh, there I am. Hello. Hi, honey. Let me just boot a few things up here. We can get going real quick. Hope everyone's doing well today. Boom, boom. Okay, that's done. That's done. Press enter. That's done. Oh my goodness. Everything is booted up and I don't need to spend 5 minutes at the start of the stream booting everything up. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. All right. Let me just take a drink of water here and we're just going to get started. I think we're going to work on hero. Well, the hero move. Well, maybe work on hero movement just a little, you know, just a schmickle. And I also wanted to get it to shoot today, but we're going to keep it really simple. We're just going to have a bullet to shoot and then removing the enemy from the screen when we shoot them, which is the hard part. Because that means we have to make a container for temporary enemies to get cold when things happen. And I don't know how to do that exactly yet, so we'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay, before we get started, maybe I'll wait a bit to talk about this. There is some, where is it? Where is programmer humor? That subreddit is on my eyesights, okay? There is some anti-common sense propaganda going on in the world of Reddit, okay? Because people are like making fun of this guy who like was like, hey, give me the download exe button on GitHub instead of some weird release page where I have to build the stupid thing. And everybody was making fun of him. And I was like, you know what? That guy was based, okay? I don't care what people say. That guy was correct, but we'll talk more about it later. Don't let the enemies get cold. Put them in a little blanket. What's that referencing? Outside of my knowledge. Hold on, let me change screens here so you can see that. Boom. Okay, so we have our collision figured out. It's all perfect and it's all easy and it's so nice. And we have like distances between bullets that we're testing for. Ooh, look at the lines. Ooh, and then when we collide with one, boom, semi-transparent. Now, first thing we have to do is, how do I set the hero to be alpha transparent? M sprite. Okay, so what we got to do is go to bullet here. And I think when we create the collision box, we're going to set M sprite dot set alpha, because I have that under sprites now, right? Yeah, we have a set alpha function. Okay, perfect. So we're going to have set alpha, and we're going to have the parameters of a uint 8. So we have 0 to 255. In this case, we're going to be setting the alpha to, let's say, 100. Let's see how that looks. Too transparent. But I like the idea. We're getting there, you know? It's too transparent, but I like the idea of us being able to, like, boop. You know? Let's turn off collision boxes real quick, the rendered ones. And the collision box, not collision. Actually, no, it is in here. Draw a line. You know, the bullet's too transparent here. I think they are, right? They're too transparent. Also, the boxes are still on there. Grumble, grumble. Wait, why are they still on there? Render my rect. Oh, I didn't set the render draw color. Whoops. That was a mistake. Yeah, this is too transparent, I think. Boop. Also, it kind of looks weird when they overlap with each other. Huh. Okay, let's quickly change the size of these. Now that we don't need to test for, now that we know collision is working, Let's quickly change the size of some of the bullets on there. So pellet, instead of 72, 36, we'll go 18. 120, 60, we'll go 30. Oh, and we'll change it to like 100 bullets or something. Let's see how that looks. See if that's too transparent. Lemrostery, hello. Hi. Welcome to the we're done with collision stream. Is this too transparent? I think this is too transparent, right? Oh, that beautiful diagonal collision we're not colliding with. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, also, maybe it's finally time we give a hitbox on the object that we're running around with, because it's not obvious the hitbox is my nose right now. But if we collide, boop. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Hold on. Wait, why was that weird? Hold on. Why was that weird? Okay, those are the collision boxes. They look right. These are everything we're testing for. I want to hit it horizontally. Okay, what happens if we hit them horizontally? Boop. Oh, God. Oh, that's bugged. Oh, no. Is it like amount of distance in a frame or something that I'm kind of fooling the system on? I think it'd be better if we give acceleration to the hero. I'm not going to fix it. It seems like it's once we give acceleration and deceleration to movement of the hero, it'll matter less. What's up, soup? Oh, what kind of soup? And why is it? Wait, what is the best kind of soup? It's gotta be chicken noodle, right? Or tomato soup with grilled cheese. Ooh, I do like me some tomato soup with grilled cheese. Hi, thanks. Well, hi there, Lemistry. Do you like VTubers? Who's your favorite VTuber? My favorite is Amelia Watson. Shmikan? Shmikan? You made that up. That is not a real soup. Shmikan? Chimkin. What the fuck is chimkin? Shimkin is a slang and alternative spelling of chicken, used by many fur rents, referring how to they think their fur baby will stay word chicken in a cute... What? Chat, are you furries and you're just not telling me? What is this? We'll say soup. Chicken soup. It's chicken noodle soup. What is this? This is cultural appropriation of the American way, okay? It's chicken noodle soup, all right? Oh, soup is my way of saying what soup? Oh, what's up? Oh, hi. Do you mean chimken soup? No, I mean chicken soup, chat. Also, hold on, before we start, I have a gripe to pick with the programming community, okay? There's this subreddit called Programming Humor, and you people are going off on this guy who was like, where is it? Where's the comment? Somebody, it's like a copy pasta now. There. I don't give a fuck about the fucking code. I just want to download this stupid application and use it. Why is there code? Make a fucking .exe file and give it to me. These dumb think that everyone is a developer and understands code. Well, I am not, and I don't understand it. I only know how to download and install applications. So why is there code? Give me an exe file and give it to me, stupid, smelly nerds. And that's like a copy pasta now, because all of these monsters are making fun of this great man. You guys are spreading anti-common sense propaganda, making fun of this great man who just wants a download button versus like a release thing, which is like impossible to find, okay? This man was correct, all right? He may be a dirty Python user. He just wants whatever, the .py or whatever the fuck you guys call it, but like, he is so correct. Chimkin is furry, but chicken is feathery? Have you ever seen a featherless chicken in your life? Like a furless cat? Chicken soups are from my culture, so you're appropriating me. Blah ha 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 ha. What is your culture the Count from Sesame Street? Why did you laugh like that? Yeah, Yes, Git is trash, but Reddit isn't filled with experienced dudes. Green free download button, 100% malware. Yeah, what? Maybe if you're on like a pirating website. All right, that was a great man you guys tore down. Ugh, Git users. Okay, enough distractions. What are we doing today? Well, we need to, here's the goal today. The goal today is to click with my left mouse button, and with that, shoot a bullet, probably to my right, is how I'm imagining the game to be. It's gonna be a, you're on the left and the enemies are on the right kind of game. Also, should I just lower the resolution of the game? Like, hold on, let me go full screen here. Is this too small or too big? I feel like this is fine for size, right? But now that I look at it and I see the game in motion, like the hero character, he is pretty small on the screen. And it's not like the bullets are that much bigger, but like as you see it on the full screen, like on my screen it works, but I also have a like a super ultra wide. Like, you know, it's what, 2560 by 1080, but it's on a really fat fucking screen. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Anyway, that's how we'll keep it for now, but we'll go left to right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna click the left mouse button. We're gonna shoot a bullet to the right. So let's not do all this arc shit. Let's just keep it really, really simple. So what are we doing here? What we're gonna do is we need to, at the end of this, we are gonna be source list dot pushback whatever temporary bullet we have here. So how did we do it under our attack module? That instance of bullet is what we put in. Yeah, so we say list. Oh, we just say list. That's what we call it. Wait, hold on. What did I do? We have an individual bullet we're putting into the list to render an instance of bullet. I could just make a new bullet. The problem with making a new bullet is that bullet has a lot of stuff here. And we're gonna have that in the load game data area. So maybe we don't insert the whole list. Maybe in fact we don't even have anything at all. What if we actually instead have a constructor that takes in a bullet? And that is our hero object. I could do that. So as part of the load game data area. And the reason why I don't know, is that better? Oofty redeems dum-dum. What? I'll have you know, my Git take is correct. All right? Okay, Gary, your complaint is valid. Forbid we make software easy to use. No, you don't need to make software easy to use. Well, you should. But you know, if you're developers, surely you don't want to gatekeep out new developers by making Git just horribly, just terrible to use. I think you should do delete bullets when they go out of screen. Maybe later, anything, I guess. That does not sound good. Since hero can upgrade bullets attacks or something. Yeah. Maybe we could have like some value, not a magic number, but like, I don't know if we would want to make like an enumeration. How would you do an upgrade? So we have like, are we even gonna upgrade in the game? I don't even think we are. I don't even think we're gonna be upgrading. I think we're just gonna be, you know, we don't want to scope creep here. Why not store a vector of an attack on the hero? I don't want to do that because that's gonna be hard to get over there is my problem. Because the load game data contains, why do I have this here? What is this? Oh, because hero isn't valid. Oh shit. Oh God. Hold on, I gotta fix this. It's attack on left click, which is action based, which is right here. Move, set velocity. Wow, it's hard to see when the hero module is broken. Hero action, event, delete this. Okay. Now, oh no, I do need that. Do I need that? I don't need this. But anyway, it's difficult because we're in a situation where... What? Oh. We're in a situation where we're kind of in an awkward place where if we want to store... I don't know, how do we get that vector to hero is the problem, unless we make it part of the constructor? It's difficult to say. I mean, I guess I could just call a separate function, but we're in an awkward place for it, you know? Also, is this going to be super taxing on people to have that many collision functions running at once? My computer is fine. Hello, wannabe. Hello, wannabe. Would you like to play my first Python game? It's on GitHub. Python games. How does it feel to make a game where you can't ever use a loop? Hero trigger attack socket, hero set attack, socket attack. What's a socket? The fuck? You can pass the bullet vector to hero constructor since it's unlikely to change. What the heck you mean, LOL? I use the loop in my game? Isn't Python like the one rule is you don't use loops? There are while loops in Python. I don't know. Listen, I'm a C++ programmer. We stand above everyone, okay? We sit on our almighty throne of bad syntax and hard to understand fucking language. That means I can look down on Pythoners, all right? That stupid who doesn't make use of what a language can do. Listen, all right? C++ can use lambdas, not necessarily always recommended, unless you're like a hyper nerd. I do C as well in my GitHub. Well, good, I don't have anything on my GitHub. I have negative value on GitHub. I made an account, it had nothing on there. I am a waste of space on that website. I took like 4 kilobytes of data from them. A socket is a place relative to hero that can spawn bullets. Usually they're placed on tip of gun swords. Oh, that's a good point. I was using it as like, I have kind of the same idea. The idea was, I think I have it on enemy, the enemy module. I think the idea is we're going to be having a floating point M position where that position is going to be the position of the gunshot, I think. All right, we did have one at one point. Maybe we removed it since, but we have like a floating point value for that. So you're saying that's not a socket. A socket would be a place that takes into account the position of the hero and can shoot bullets from that position, but is not necessarily part of the hero object. What would be the value in that? I guess if you want to like easily move that during gameplay? Why do you not have stuff on GitHub? Build project, be motivated, create the future? Listen, man, what you're seeing here is clearly proprietary stuff, okay? What value would there be to me if everyone has access to my great programming skills, okay? No, I don't upload to GitHub because I just have nothing of value to upload. It's kind of the end all be all of it. It is part of the hero object. A socket is relative to hero position. You might want hero to have 2-3 guns attached. Oh, I see. So you're saying something like there is like some floating point value that you can put onto the hero at any given point or change it if needed. But the actual attack is going to be like, given a socket, shoot from this socket. So I guess that doesn't necessarily mean you have to have one socket. You could feed it different sockets. I understand. Jasm, hello. Yara, hello. Do you want to play my game regardless? It's a CLI game. Blackjack. You can waste money if you want to. All right. Clearly you are new and you do not understand me, but that's okay. I will enlighten you about my personality. I am like, I don't know how you define whatever a tech bro is, but I am the complete opposite of that, okay? I don't like gambling. I don't like the new hip AI shit. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin. I think NFTs are a joke. Like, whatever the opposite of a tech bro is, I am that guy. So the idea of blackjack being anything but just pure waste of money gambling akin to like slots, that is silly to me. So just a heads up, okay? We're not playing blackjack on stream. I'm sorry. Okay, that's nothing personal. I'm sure you had a lot of fun programming it. I'm sure I would learn a lot if we made like a slots game, but I would rather make something like Bejeweled over like blackjack, you know, to learn the idea of how a slots thing would work. I didn't say real money. Well, I didn't say I would like blackjack. Hello. Yeah, but no, we're gonna pass. It's part of the hero object. Socket is relative to hero position. Okay. So what we should do is have a new SDL floating point value. We'll call it socket. No. Yes. I was about to do like the whole M underscore socket underscore, but I only like to do that for constructors. We'll call it socket. And in this socket, we will have it equal to some value. I think what we're gonna do, well, when we move, we need to update the socket. We need to initialize it. Where would we initialize socket? Would that be part of the constructor then? I guess we could. I can't initialize it here, right? I can't be like M collision or M render rect underscore dot X M render. Yeah, I can't initialize shit here, right? Oh, I can. Wait, what the fuck? You can initialize from that point? That's weird. Huh. I thought in order to initialize like that, you'd have to have it be part of the constructor, but I guess programming really can do anything, huh? Oh man, I bet I sounded like a jackass. No, don't wanna be. No worries, jeez. Well, hey, I don't hate, I appreciate, all right? Listen, it stands true, and here's the deal. You're kind of doing this as well. I have met so many people through chat who sound like abused, like victims when it comes from other streams, okay? I'm not gonna do the thing where it's like, oh, look at this guy. Oh, I'm gonna click your account. I'm gonna look through your comment history, okay? No, fuck that. We're not doing that. That's mean, okay? You can criticize me. You can make fun of me. We're all cool here, okay? I take nothing personally. Trust me, the amount that chat has corrected me on programming has humbled me, all right? It humbles any man. How do you attach the socket to your object? Oh, we'll figure that out in a second, but we just needed it to exist. You need to have something to tell if something is attached to your socket, probably write a struct for a socket. You need to have something to tell if something is attached to your socket. Is something ever gonna be attached to my socket? Hold on, let me bring out paint. I'm gonna flashbang you, get ready. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, so I was imagining, Mom, get the camera. Okay, so I was imagining you would have your hero object, okay? Oh, look at our hero object, it's so nice. So I was imagining, because this game is gonna be left to right, this direction, we would have a socket that would be at this point, for example, right? This socket would not be, all you would need is to give it the coordinates to move every frame if we're going to the right or something, or up or something, as long as it stays in the same spot relative to the hero object. And then we have an attack function that calls, like, needs this socket to know where to shoot from, and then you shoot from it, right? Ooh, look at those pretty shots. And then it's like, okay, well, what happens if later I decide I want 3 sockets? Well, then I'll call 3 attack functions and they'll all shoot from that, you know? That's how I imagine in my head you were describing, but you're saying that's incorrect? Why do I need to actually attach it? Struck, socket, bool attached, floating point position, attack, attached, attack. What? Wait, why would I need to know if it's attached or not? What's the value of that? If it's part of the hero object and I update the location every frame, are you saying that I should have some system in the hero object that I can have like, here's the box, you are attached to the box, no matter where I move it, you're attached to the box? Is this like a don't repeat yourself thing? For upgrades, you don't start with 3 guns? Well, maybe, but I'm trying to understand why we would, is this decoupling? It seems like a good use for the word decoupling here, but like, it's just like, why would you decouple this point from the hero object, you know? So I think the idea here, I think what you're trying to do by like attaching it is, instead of having a bunch of like move collision, move whatever thing relative to the mouse, it's like we're gonna have some move function that takes everything that's attached to the hero object and moves it together with the same logic. I think that's what you're trying to say. We need a struct that has a pointer to the object we want it to attach. For now, we'll hold off on that. We're not gonna do this whole like attach thing for now. We'll just have the floating point value. So we'll say socket is also equal to mouse X. No, wait, that's dumb. Oh, now I see the difficulty. Because you don't want this line for like every single thing, you know? You don't want to do the formula every time. You just want to attach it to an object. Oh God, is that what we're doing today, is movement? That wasn't really what I was planning, but I mean, we can work on movement. Because if we're working on movement, we might as well add acceleration and deceleration, you know? Like if we're gonna do that, if we're just gonna make like a hero like template to add objects to, we might as well just do all of movement today. And just have like a nice little like square object that instead of exactly where your mouse is on the screen like this. What? Oh, sorry. Instead of having like an object on the screen like this that just moves perfectly with your mouse, instead it'll like accelerate to where your mouse currently is. That does have added difficulties in that now you have to worry about like, how many, is that gonna tax my system if I do this? Nah, no frame loss, damn. Look at that efficiency, chat. Ooh, collision engine. So I wonder if we have like acceleration and deceleration, if we separate the cursor from where our hero object currently is, we need to have some sort of indication where the player knows this is where the mouse is moving to. What does Toho do? If we're gonna be doing a bullet hell shooter, we might as well learn from the best, right? Toho, perfect, cherry blossom. How do you know where the cursor is? Can you even see the cursor? Oh my God, thank you. Because that's the, oh, you guys don't even see it. Because that's the character here with their little 1x1 little hitbox thing. I guess I could just not have a mouse show on the screen. But the issue with that is, I don't know if we're gonna have mouse control where, hold on, this is important. If I'm gonna have mouse control where the hero object or the anime girl with a diaper on her head, either one, if that's gonna be moving at a not as quick rate, like it's accelerating and decelerating, but it doesn't always keep up with the mouse, does that mean I need some sort of indication about where the mouse currently is? I must, right? Yeah, we have to. There's no way that doesn't work. So I feel like I'm just debating in my head how to do this. I guess I could just let the mouse as windows appear, but that kind of takes you out of it a little, right? I guess I could just make my own mouse, like a little mouse pointer. I mean, that would work. That's trivial to add. That wouldn't be that bad. You can make the socket value relative to mrender XY as an offset. You don't need to move it with every frame. I can make it relative? Don't you... Okay, that's where that template movement thing is. Okay, so I think what we need is... and we have to render that every frame. That's like an object. Oh, God. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. All right, hello, Sleepy Mushroom. Hi. Welcome to what is probably now the movement stream. Okay. All right, so I guess my first question, chat, by the way, is... what is a very simple acceleration or deceleration algorithm? I don't actually know math that well. That's like my greatest weakness when it comes to like anything programming related. So I think what we do is something like, is it like x is equal to x minus 1 or something like that? And we just slowly decrease speed as you get in closer. No, it's so linear though. Maybe that's good though that we have a linear graph. X divided by 1 plus x squared. That's kind of similar. Except it would be the opposite. It would be negative x1 minus x squared. Oh shit, no. Now I need the total opposite. I mean, that might work. Hello there, Sleepy Mushroom. Hi. You can make the socket value relative to the render. So if we have negative x divided by... wait, why do I need x divided by 1? Oh, no, it's negative x divided by the value of x of 1 minus x squared. That's a little better. But now I just need it to not be negative. There we go. Okay. So now we have an exponentially increasing thing, but we're going to use it more for decreasing. So maybe it is negative x. The idea here is we're going to be using it to decelerate. Chat, did I just make like some weird cosine thing? No, cosine repeats forever. Right. Kinematics position equation variables. Oh, shit. Oh, that's kind of based. Wait, what's this? Final position is equal to the initial position plus the initial speed times the time interval plus 1/2 acceleration time interval. Is this what I actually want? This is acceleration, right? I guess you could do the same thing for deceleration, but instead of adding it, you would subtract it, huh? This is like a really basic equation. I mean, I could do it. So current initial position would be, would be the current position of the rendered rectangle and the collision rectangle. Okay. So then you would have our initial speed, which we would have to decide of some amount that feels good. The time interval is where I'm wondering. The time interval is difficult. Because now we have to introduce a time element to this, huh? Do we though? I don't think we have to fetch anything from load game when it comes to... yeah, D would just be a constant, right? That's just every frame. Well, no, it's not even every frame. It's more than that. It's like as fast as the computer can process. I do need a time interval though, huh? Because if I just make this 1 or whatever it is, right? If I just act like this doesn't exist, there's an issue where the faster the computer, the faster the character. I could see that happening. Why not make a delta time? It's difficult. I do have a delta time. That's not the problem. Although I guess I could feed the parameter delta time into the hero action thing and then call on that for the movement. I guess I could do that. Okay, let's try it. Fuck it. So x is equal to x plus velocity delta time plus 1/2 acceleration delta time squared memorized. Okay. Hero move delta time. Yeah. Okay, so we have our do action thing. So that's also gonna take delta time. That is delta time we're throwing over, right? It must be delta time. Or are we doing timer? No, timer is just keeping count of the current milliseconds. Yeah, it must be delta time. That's always going to be a set thing. Okay, based. Okay. So now under our take action thing, we're going to be doing, what is delta time? Delta time is a uint 64. Delta time. Okay, so now we have delta time. Under movement, we're gonna give delta time. And movement will take a uint 64 delta time. All right, sweet. Why doesn't that work? Too many arguments. Save. Oh. What was that? I just heard something. Hey, listen, Look is following. Hey, listen, Link. I'm sorry, I can't do voice acting. I'm so sorry. If I could do voice acting, you guys would get such good ass content. It does run, right? It does not run. Why? This is not found in Hero. Oh, this needs delta time. uint 64 delta time. Now we can run. Okay, sweet. Okay, nothing breaks. So now movement accounts for delta time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have acceleration and deceleration based on where the mouse is, okay? It's gonna be difficult, but bear with me here. Why not do a get time for delta time? Get time is wall clock, is not always gonna go forward and might not has good resolution or precision. Yeah, that's why we're doing it. I thought deeply about that before I made this decision. Yep. Why in action? Action is input processing. It won't be called every time. Well, that's fine, right? Oh, no, that's not fine. Oh, no, we're only going to call move when we actually move the mouse, not when... Oh, God. And not all the time. So we would live in a world... Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, no. Because we're going to live in a world where my mouse would move. Here, I'll show you. Where my mouse... Oh, that was the wrong button. Where my mouse is going to be moving. But if I stop moving, the hero stops moving too, even though it doesn't completely catch up right now. And right now, that's okay. But it's a bit of a problem if... it's a bit of a problem right now if we have it decoupled from the mouse position on the screen, you know? Also, it's really easy to tell where my hitbox is because all the green lines are attached to it. Kind of based. Kind of cool. It's like mesmerizing. Time stops when the mouse stops? Yeah, basically. Okay, so how do we solve this problem? I could... Instead of putting everything under action, I could just call list containers dot hero dot move delta time and just do it like that, and then just not take delta time in when it... Oh, I guess I could... It doesn't hurt to have it as a parameter, right? What do you call that? Zero cost construction or something? So now we remove this case from our event type. But I do need an event type here, right? I guess I could just do it here and do something like... Hold on, here. I guess I could do something like... If event dot type is equal to SDL mouse button down. No, mouse button move. That's what it was. Then do this thing. What? Mouse button motion. Mouse motion. That's what it was. Okay, so mouse motion takes that in. Sweet. So save. Does it still work? Yes, it does. Beautiful. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna be... Where is it? Where's my hero? There it is. So now we just have our mouse button down as this, which is the attack, which is good, because that's all I want to give it. Now we have our move, which now takes in delta type. Okay, now we can do it. Wait, sorry, my bad. Move maybe should be in the input loop like you had before. I was thinking about the update function. Well, no, it would be the same problem, right? This, oh no, we still have the same problem. Fuck. Maybe we just always call move as like the first thing in our logic. Is that a better way to do it? So the idea here is that there, we just always have move, but that's the only thing it does. And we do this with the knowledge that hero is moving only when, you know, we do something. Basically, it's not when we do something, it's whenever we, like, it always runs. We always want the hero to be moving toward the mouse at any given time, right? Obviously, we can do things like in the main menu, this is disabled, only enable this during the game loop or whatever, right? But principally, we only want the hero object to accelerate toward the mouse when the mouse is actually moving and when it stops. And the problem is with tying it to the event type of, you know, mouse motion, you run the issue where, yeah, the function doesn't run when the mouse is like holding still for performance reasons, but it also doesn't run when the mouse is still, and you want to do that in a bullet hell shooter where your mouse is going to be still a lot. So it's good we decoupled that. It's better to just set 0 and increment though. Oh, for the time thing, yeah. No, sorry, I confused myself. No, you were right. Trust your instincts. Okay, so now what do we do with this? Well, we need to make it so that reading our mouse X and Y input and using delta time, we're gonna have the hero object accelerate toward the thing. Is this a new game? No, it's the same game, Kaska-chan. Sorry. If you're talking about the bullet hell shooter, this is the game, right? We do have like this so far, where we have like collision and we can sense collision and all that good stuff. How's it going, Kaska-chan? Kaska-channel, sorry. But anyway, we do have collision and everything. Now oh shit, I got hit. But now we are, you know, making the hero object a little bit more less, you know, springy and actually give it acceleration. That's kind of the project today. But collision worked out really well. I'm very proud of what I alone and nobody else accomplished. Actually, chat helped me a lot. But like now, oh, look at those beautiful green collision boxes. Oh, and everything's so transparent and nice now. It's beautiful. All we need now is a skybox. What happened to the banana game? Oh, we made Click the Banana. That was a thing we made. Yeah, that was already done. Yeah, we already made Click the Banana a while ago. Now we're making a real video game. A skybox? You know what I mean. A fucking thing where it's like alpha layers and you move the mouse and it like parallaxing. That's what we're doing. What about the bullets are inside other bullets when the radius is small? What about the bullets are inside others' bullets when the radius is small? What are you saying? What's the problem here? Bullets are other inside other bullets when the radius is small. What do you mean? What's the issue here? I think this worked out really well. This is what I was imagining in my head. And then you're like, voom, voom. Maybe make the bullets a little faster for just right now, because that was such a slow attack. Hold on. It's under the attack, right? This is gonna be a variable we can change later, but for now, we'll say 2. Make them 4 times as fast. Then you guys are kind of gonna see the vision I have. So now, boom! Oh shit, look at the dodging! Oh shit, dodge. 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 Oh no, I got hit! Whoa, I'm not getting hit. That was weird. But hopefully with the slower acceleration, it's not gonna be as buggy. But that's kind of what we're getting at right now. Kind of where we're at. Where's my hero? Okay, so now we do this. Let's delete. Well, for now, this is fine, but we'll just keep this as reference so I know what to update. So, what are we doing here? Well, we know that this render rect X and Y are going to be accounting for the same thing. So what we're going to have is a new value. We're going to call this float new speed. Do I have an X and Y velocity? Oh, I need a velocity. I need a velocity, don't I? Oh shit. All right, it's time. Float velocity X. Gary, make private values. It hasn't bitten me in the ass yet. We'll have everything as public values until I hate myself, and then we'll do private values. These should be private values that we change otherwise, but you know what, chat? Where's the fun in that, you know? Let's live life on the edge a little. This is just a 0 dot floating value. So now we have to accelerate. All games lead to Toho. It's cute. I like it. It seems like a good first thing. Get relative mouse state. This is maybe what you need. Lock the mouse and then use this. Wait, what? Retrieve the relative state of the mouse. Int 32. SDL get relative mouse state. Int pointer X, pointer Y. X is a pointer filled with the last recorded X coordinate. A pointer filled with the last recorded Y coordinate. Oh. Do I care? I don't think this is what I want, because I do want the hero to constantly be accelerating toward your current mouse position. If I was making a game like a strategy game where you tell a unit to follow the X and you click the X on the map and it stays there and the unit goes toward that, then I would do this. But I'm making a game where it's a Toho-like game, where best song in the playlist, by the way. So we have a game where the hero is constantly accelerating toward the current position of the mouse. So that is what I want. When the attack starts and the enemy shoots a circle in bullets, aren't the bullets inside on top of others' bullets? When the radius bullet circle attack is small, do you get the question? Well, what's the problem with that, Overlord Vim? What's the issue there? It's fine if bullets overlap. There's no collision. There's no collision between bullets and bullets. It's always collision between point and rectangle. Even when we attack the enemy, which was the plan today, but now we're doing movement, we're gonna shoot out a point-based attack, and we're gonna hit a rectangle of an enemy. So it's the same thing, but backwards. Is the Toho game hero following the mouse? Is Toho game hero following the mouse? Yes. Well, my Toho game. I don't know about the... Well, no, even the original. You're always following the mouse. All games lead to Toho. Yes. Skybox, parallaxing backgrounds. Yeah, parallaxing backgrounds. So the idea here is we're in a bit of a difficulty. We're in a difficulty because now I need velocities. So we have... we'll have float new velocity X Oh, I guess I could get that below, huh? Oh, these have to be ints, don't they? Can I, like, get mouse state floating? Is that a thing? Get F mouse state? Fuck. Okay, that's fine. They're ints. All right, we'll be a little inaccurate, but that's okay. My problem is I don't want to get into a situation where your mouse is on your hero and it's flickering, which I worry is going to be the issue here because we're going on instant converting to floats. Oh, okay, never mind then. When the attack starts and the enemy shoots a circle of bullets, aren't the bullets inside on top of others' bullets when the radius of the bullet circle attack is small? If you're saying like we have an issue where bullets overlap each other, that looks weird. Oh, chat, my mouse. Oh, geez. The only thing that's changing. Wait, how is it even moving? What is going on? Oh, look, you can see my mouse relative to the bullets, but the hero is decoupled. That kind of worked. I mean, it's not intended, but it worked. Although the collision, uh-oh. Oh, no. The collision box is based on my mouse. How is that even updating? That's an issue. It should be based on hero. Wait, hold on. Oh, because this is updating. That's why. So that is going to be updated later. Okay. For now, that'll be that. Okay. So we have float. New velocity X is equal to velocity X plus. Now, what was that formula we looked at? That was like really basic bitch stuff. I deleted it. It was something times delta time plus acceleration times delta time, which is velocity. Oh, fuck, I gotta look it up again. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so this is our acceleration formula until it gets to the thing. I'm worried that the acceleration is gonna get too high too fast, but we'll worry about that later. The original Toho games just used WASD. Nah, we'll use mouse. I think that feels better. Why you botch move function? Because this is our move function, isn't it? Maybe for you, you just update your velocity every frame instead of that equation. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're calling this move function every frame. So it's okay that it accelerates. We're gonna need like a capped speed and no deceleration. So as long as this has a cap on it, I'm okay with this. Sorry I threw that equation at you because I just heard you ask how to get position from acceleration. Yeah, no, that's fine. This is good. Okay, so we have initial speed. Oh, wait, what? Oh God. Hold on, final position, which is our new position we're gonna be at, is equal to initial position plus initial speed. Wait, what? Initial position is m render rect underscore dot x plus wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused. Why doesn't this work? Oh, that worked. Plus, expression must have a modifiable value. It does have a modifiable value. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Why isn't this a modifier? 5? There we go. Okay, fucking IntelliSense. Jesus. Confusing the shit out of me. Don't call SDL get mouse state in move. It does not make sense. You should call set velocity, set acceleration in the game loop, not change the move function. No, I want to change the move function. Our old move function is useless. Like all this is That might as well not exist. Like, if we're getting the mouse state, the only time the mouse state matters is the move function, in which case the new acceleration velocity X and float new velocity Y, all that's going to be changing where the rectangle is going. We're changing the direction of movement, right? We're going to keep the acceleration. We're just rotating it to be relative to where the hero object is, right? I do want that updated every frame. This is good. So let's just do this before we have any acceleration, anything. And then we have plus new X. Sorry, hold on. Velocity X. Velocity Y. Plus 1. Plus 1. And then M render rect underscore dot X is equal to new velocity X. M render rect underscore dot Y is equal to new velocity Y. M collision dot X is equal to M render rect dot X. Oh, sorry, I forgot my underscore. M collision dot Y is equal to M render. This feels like it could be put into a function, but okay, whatever. Okay, so what does that do? And we're floating off into space. And it's completely decoupled from collision, but it is floating. Yeah, because at no point do we ever take into the mouse values, do we? So this needs to be mouse X, and this needs to be mouse Y. But now we have an issue where the collision box is all kinds of fucked up. Wait, did that collide even though the pointer doesn't point to it? No, okay, it didn't. Yeah, it collides because of this. Okay, sweet. So now we need to change our formula here, given that we have to account for mouse X and mouse Y. What is the plus 1? Just to see if it accelerates, which it won't currently. Because velocity Y and velocity X are 0. So I think what I have to do is, before we do anything, we have to make velocity X and velocity Y. Hold on. In this equation, this really basic acceleration equation, you know, what is mouse X and mouse Y, given that X is the X velocity? The initial position is where the rectangle is currently rendered at. I get that. The initial speed is your, well, I guess we could just copy this formula and just work our way through it, huh? So this is going to be initial position, which is currently the rendered rectangle, plus the initial speed, which is velocity X, times delta time. I guess that's right. Plus, oh, we need dot X. Plus 1/2 acceleration X times squared. You need to get the angle from the hero position to the mouse position and then calculate the X and Y from that angle. Oh God, more trigonometry. Hero will have set speed. Yeah. Oh God, it's more trigonometry. I thought I could escape it. All my life is fucking cosine, inverse, tangent, and fucking theta. I have theta for breakfast. Oh my God. What is systems for video games besides goddamn trigonometry? I can imagine how much worse it is in like 3D space. I can only imagine the nightmare of like making an arc in like 3D space. Like, God, could you imagine rendering throwing a baseball and have it like curve in the air? Oh, Lord. Why is hero position different from mouse position? Because in a Toho game, you don't want like my mouse, like, you don't want that for the hero object, because then it's either too easy or it's just really not matching the art, you know? It's really hard to make that convincing an art form. So what you do is you have a hero object and my mouse is up here, and the hero object will accelerate toward the mouse and then stop on the mouse. So if I move it down here, then it'll move down here. So the hitbox is on the hero object, but your mouse is guiding it. That's usually a lot more fun for gameplay. It's a lot more precision-y. Saba is following. Saba? Is that like a Lion King furfic or something? Is that yeah, you're a furry, aren't you? I can tell, chat. I know what you people are into. Like you get the direction from hero to your mouse, and then you have acceleration constant multiplied by that direction. Yeah. Why not Toho girls can have rockets in their butt? That is art right there. I mean, we're gonna have a rainbow shooting out our butt with me and Kasabian riding on it. You guys know that fan art, right? That's what this whole game is based on. This is gonna be our main menu screen, and we're gonna have like a little play, options, quit, and then we're gonna call it Gary and Cass, and then we're gonna write a cat that shoots rainbow out his butt. That'll be our video game. Very simple first video game, you know? What the hell is Toho? It's, imagine anime girls with diapers on their heads shooting rainbows at each other. That's Toho. Also, who hasn't heard of Perfect Cherry Blossom? You never heard of Bad Apple? Never on and on I continue, circling the cycle of this hate and this carousel of agony. Da, 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 da. I mean, I'm not a weeb, and even I know that. Oh, wait, really? Yeah. That nerd shit? What? Chat, you guys are triggering me. How have you never heard of... Chat, you've all seen Bad Apple. You've all heard Bad Apple, right? It's like one of the classic memes. Not even memes, it's just a song. Wait. How many views does it have? 84 million views! I've seen the video. I still think you on that nerd. What? You guys are wild. Haven't you ever... Didn't you guys... Oh my God. Here's an English version. Is that better for you people? There. Also, even... Oh my God. Even Kristana V made a cover. You guys know who Kristana V is, right? She's like a famous voice actor. She did the voice of Ribbon in League of Legends and all that. This is the exact same song. I don't know why I clicked the other one. This one has 26 million views. Holy shit. Fucking called it. Also, she even sang, oh my God. This is one of those songs where it's like, you can tell she did this for the money, but I know it. This fucking game. I remember. Listen, I'm not a weeb. I just want this on the record, okay? I am not a weeb. But even, okay, listen. Let me tell you, let me take you on a journey, chat. Have you ever heard of a video game content creation company on YouTube called Polaris? Or Polaris Game Station with Total Biscuit and Jesse Cox and all that? Well, one of the creators on there was a man named Husky Starcraft. Currently, the producer for Rosanna the baker, the YouTube baker, Rosanna, what's her face, right? She has like fucking 80 million subscribers or something. Well, back then, Husky Starcraft made a game station company, or a company called Game Station, with Total Biscuit, Jesse Cox, and, well, Rosanna came later. But motherfucking Press Heart to Continue, a lady nobody had ever heard of at the time, but she played a lot of games, and I was like, wow, I really like these games. She was the one who she was actually a backer of Undertale when it was on Kickstarter. She was one of the backers for that. She was like a super early adopter. That's how I even found out about that game. And then she also played this game, and then I heard the voice. I was like, wait a second. I know that voice. It's a terrible game, but this lady, that voice, I was like, wait a second. Oh, it's motherfucking Riven from League of Legends.
So much death, a necessary strike. It must come to pass.
Cool, right?
Cross the line for those who were lost.
And then she not only did that, I think she also did oh god, what are those called? League rap song? Fuck, what's it called? Oh, This Is War, right. So This Is War, not the Frailyard one. Fuck, it's one of the newer ones. 8? Yeah, she did Vayne in this.
Diplomacy's failed us.
Fuck that. This one.
Step through the door, two on the floor, rage at the core, my vision went bloody. But I paid attention. My parents said, listen, get on a ship then. Go north where it's frozen. Look for Aberrosens.
I did it.
I trained every day, I got put in the freight. Now I'm clearing the way. Every demon I slay is a testament to my resentment. None of them innocent, now they've ruined.
Okay, this was way off topic, but I just thought that was cool. That was a voice actor. What were we talking about? Oh, you people were like hating on Bad Apple. That was so loud. Damn, I thought I was a weeb, but I guess I'm nothing pretty. How was that weeb? That was League of Legends. That's like the least weeb thing in the world. Japan doesn't even play League of Legends. They play fucking jerk me off simulator Genshin shit. Damn, here I thought I was a weeb. I'm not a weeb, okay? I'm like, I don't watch anime, chat. I just know the internet, okay? Are you gonna play Last Epoch? We tried it, Roro, on stream. My problem with Last Epoch is the same problem I might have with Path of Exile 2. Which is to say, it's really slow. And I don't know how much I like that. I think I like ARPGs that are fast. I like ARPGs that are like, I have more fun killing 1,000 enemies in 30 seconds than I have killing like 5 enemies in 30 seconds. It's like, maybe like it's a me thing, but for me, it feels very clunky. With an ARPG, has you like doing a full combo in to like kill one enemy. It feels really weird. I don't know. I don't really like that. We'll have to try it. I mean, listen, all right? I flew to motherfucking New Zealand, okay? I was there for Path of Exile 2. I saw Chris Wilson in the flesh, okay? He was like 20 feet away from me, okay? I support Path of Exile's mission. It's just, whoo boy, I don't know, man. Last Epoch is looking a lot like Path of Exile 2. I don't know how much I like that. Dog, you play League? Yeah, what's weeb about that? Chat, it's not weeb. Not everything with like anime aesthetic is weeb, okay? Is like, I don't know. Is a Disney princess weeb even though it looks like an anime character? I don't think so. Okay. League is like 80% weeb. Why? Japanese people don't play it. Chat, you have to know your insults. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna paint this out for you. I'm gonna flashbang you. Boom. Okay. Okay, look at this, okay? Weeb. I should just write in cursive. Whatever, you can't read cursive. Weeb is equal Japan. Okay? That is a weeb. All right? Anime equals Japan. You following me? Weeb equals anime. We on board with this? Okay. All right. Not Japan equals not weeb. If something has an anime aesthetic, if it's like a tangential anime thing, it might be tangentially weeb, but it's not full weeb, you know? You're not winning this? I am winning this. You guys are stubborn, okay? Gary, do you have programming socks? Kahorgel, whose name looks, I bit my tongue, whose name looks like a Klingon from Star Trek. No, I don't wear socks. I have bare feet, and then I have like a foot thing under my desk that I can like rub my feet on because it has like nubs and stuff, and it feels like a foot massage. I have that. I don't have programming socks. I'm wearing pajamas right now though because I got work off today because it was President's Day. You are the otaku of Land of the West, a nerd. No. Otaku is Japan in Japan, okay? Nobody outside of Japan is an otaku. A Japan otaku is like a NEET. It's like somebody who like stays inside and watches weeb and anime, you know? Gary, plus 200% programming productivity with programming socks. Buy one on Amazon right now? Right now? I mean, I can. Where's my Amazon? Am I logged in right now? I hope not. Oh my god, I need to enter in a goddamn... hold on. I like how I have to continue shopping with a CAPTCHA only to log out immediately. Oh, I'm not even signed in! What the fuck, Amazon? Okay. So we have Amazon, right? Let's look at socks. Programming socks. Let's see if anything is actually my style, alright? No. Why is everything like femboy shit? What the fuck? No. How are these programming socks? Chat, what did I search up? Programming socks. The fuck? No. Why is everything like LGBT? What are you people doing? I didn't realize the programming community was so like LGBT. Oh my god. No. Chat, none of these are my style. What the fuck? No, that's kind of cute, but no. Oh my god, what are you people doing? Okay, none of the above? No, these are not my socks. We're all femboys, always has been. Okay, I want none of these. Okay, you wanna know what kind of socks I would want? Hold on. Oh, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's a fucking sock. That is that good shit. Oh, look how fuzzy and breathable and nice that wool sock is. Ooh, that's my programming socks. Oh, baby. Arc Linux plus programming socks, 10x programmer. The fuck? You want pink or rainbow one? Those boost productivity the most, might even increase IQ. No, I'm not a fan of the femboy socks. I like wool socks. Chat, you know I'm straight, right? you know I'm not actually like... Okay, I know somebody just redeemed Maid, but that is an exception, not the rule, okay? But like, listen, all right? I am... I'm a VTuber on the streets and a straight white man in the sheets, okay? I am a big fan of the wool socks, okay? Like this is like the most femboy you will ever see me wear, and that's not even femboy, all right? You want pink or rainbow ones, those boost productivity? What the hell? I didn't realize the programming community was so like out there. Hey man, I don't hate, I appreciate. Just not my deal. The stuttering is real. Why, on stream? I haven't dropped any frames. He lies? I do not lie, all right? I tell the truth. Look at that. I tell the truth so much I press the wrong button and now I'm angry at you, Chad. I spit on you. Patoi. Pata. There. Yeah, I have faces. Sorry, I just never press them. Like, chat. Is anyone else tired today? Yeah, I'm tired too. All right, what's next on the agenda? So, let me drink some water real quick. Now I am tired after yawning. Jeez. Okay. So, we need to copy and paste this. In fact, we're going to copy this formula exactly, aren't we? Except instead of temporary angle, it's going to be mouse X and mouse Y, huh? Yeah, I think we're just going to copy that. It must be, right? And then temp angle is some, yeah, it's just an integer. Okay, so paste. Now, instead of this, it's going to be velocity X, velocity Y is equal to, well, we'll say 1 because it's a variable I can change later, times mouse X, mouse Y. So, before we do anything, let's just make sure this even, like, works. Go. Ah! I'm stuck! I'm stuck in the corner! Ah! Okay, so everything is getting equaled out to 0. Why? So no matter where I move my mouse, everything got moved to the top left corner. Which means everything is equal to 0. Why? Kind of almost doing vectors? Do I not care about converting to radians? I do, right? Because we're talking about degrees here. Oh no, this is just the direction. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. No, that is right. So instead of the degree of like 30 degrees, which is the direction, we're using mouse X and mouse Y. So maybe what I need to do is find the degree angle from mouse X to mouse Y, but that's what this is for, right? This is the degree angle, the sine and cosine, where the input is the X and Y value of where, oh shit, did I do this wrong? You're trying to aim at the mouse? That is not that. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that. I wonder if what I'm doing wrong is whereas before, when this works under the attack module, this is just the current angle, so 360 degrees, divided by the number of projectiles, 6, multiplied by I, so you go around in a full Nova circle, right? So this is just 30 degrees. So this angle, this velocity is 2 times that direction. And that's how it knows where to face and everything. So it's your X and Y velocity. And then you set the velocity. And what does set velocity do? Set position, set velocity. Yeah, it just sets, it's just equal to that. So that is what it is. So I think what I'm doing differently here is that this temp angle is not mouse X and mouse Y. We need to use mouse X and mouse Y What? Why are you converting the mouse position to radians? Well, the whole point of it is basically I'm trying to give velocity X and velocity Y a direction. Hero point and mouse point, calculate theta. Hero point, mouse point, which is currently m render rect.x m mouse X. So though that is the current X position of the hero object, and the mouse point object is here. And those are the only two x values I care about. The y values can be separate. That's like the sine. This is just cosine. So using those two values, I know the distance between them, so I guess I could do something like float line distance, whatever, line x is equal to that. And then this is line x. Is that a better way to do it? Let's try that. That didn't work. This is wrong, but I don't know where I'm getting it wrong. Hint, you're probably gonna need to learn inverse tangent too. The fuck? Wait, inverse tangent? When did we do that? We did it somewhere here. This, setting the angle. Oh, right. Shit. Right. We did that before. When did we call that? Here. Oh, this is just finding the x and y velocity, and then we set our velocity to that, and then we set the angle using that velocity. Oh shit. So I did this backwards. So these don't even exist. These should be mouse x and mouse y, I think, but we'll come back to that in a second. Now we need to find setting the angle, which is, how do we apply that? Man, I forgot how we did all this. It was angle is equal to the inverse tangent of velocity x, 0 minus velocity y, and then convert it to radians, I think. And that's equal to angle. What do we do with angle? We then set the position of the x and y value of the bullet with this. We just translate the rectangle. That doesn't take into account the bullet. In fact, the angle only affects the rendered rectangle, which is this, the actual rectangle. And it affects the collision rectangle that we made. Resize, translate, rotate. Okay, so this is when we used angle. We converted it to this, to non-radians, and then we did cosine angle, sine angle. Then we converted it back. Okay, sweet. Okay. So the angle is set by the oh my god, chat, that is such a long chain of events we have to replicate. So let me get this straight. We have, when we call an attack from the enemy, we then find the x and y velocity that the bullet's going to be traveling at equal to an arbitrary value that we input multiplied by the cosine. We'll just use the x value for now. Cosine of temporary angle converted to radians. Okay, sweet. Then we set the velocity of that bullet to that velocity x value we just found. Then we set the angle, accounting for the x and y velocity we just did, with inverse tangent 2. That angle then gets called in our rotating rectangle thing to convert it to this. Then we call the cosine angle and the sine angle relative to the angle, and then we rotate the rectangle accordingly. Holy shit. That is so complicated. So I think we just replicate the order then, right? Where mouse x is the cosine. Tan theta, rise, run, so a tan, rise, run, theta. What? The spaghetti is beginning to manifest? I don't have spaghetti. We have goddamn fucking wool, okay? We are just making beauty here. We are making love to our computer, okay? We're getting there, okay? All right, so we then replicate it. So now we have a new value, which is float angle is equal to the inverse tangent of velocity x and 0 minus velocity y. What else did we do for the formula there? Oh, we converted it. Right. Okay. Now with that angle, let's go over to our collision box here. We then grab these two. Are we really doing this every frame? Okay, then we have cosine angle, sine angle. So everything's the same. Beautiful. And then the fuck do we do with it? Okay, so the angle's accounted for. Cosine angle, sine angle. This is new velocity x. This is new velocity y. Except it's not even that, because now we're just gonna have this to replace it. So render rect x and render rect y is equal to these values. Okay. How does that work? It doesn't work. Inverse tangent 2 is yx. No, it's not. Returns the principal value of arctangent of yx. Chat, do you remember when we were doing our collision rectangles testing and I was like, why is this backwards? This doesn't make sense to me. And I had to do like negative cosine and then multiply everything by -1 and shit. I think I just figured out why. It'll be off by 90 degrees. Oh really? I wish you were here like a week ago when we had that problem. Instead, I had to change my entire collision. I thought I was going crazy. We were off by like 90 degrees like a long time until we like did some magic shit with like negative numbers. So this is incorrect, but then so is this. Well, that's it. Now that's life. All right. Everything's off by 90 degrees for now. All right. Draw it out in MS Paint. What? Good point. I missed that. Oh, I didn't even know that. Why C++ would you ever have an inverse tangent and then take y comma x values? In what world is that okay? Thank you for spotting that. Wow, I didn't even know that. All right, so let's draw this out then, I guess. So what are we drawing here? We are going to take the hero object and we have a mouse point here. The goal is to move this hero object to this point. It's going to be relative to the top left corner for now, but we can change that later. So it's going to move it here. The goal is to have it accelerating over there at like an accelerating pace, and then when it gets there, it stops for now. So if we're going to do that, we need to know the distance between here and here, which is calculated by this angle and this angle, right? Which is a right triangle. So if that's the case, we know our y value, we know our x value. Now, what we're going to be doing is moving this object, so we need to have the first position and then increase its x and y value permanently, where it's constantly moving from there to there, and then adding on to that number every frame. That's what we're trying to do. Do you know what handedness is? Well, I have two hands. Does that count? Mouse X is not an angle. Why would you convert it to radians? Oh. What is the theta here? It's SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAH. It's the cosine because it's adjacent. No, that's hypotenuse. What the fuck? Toa, opposite divided by adjacent. Oh, it's the tangent. Yeah, theta is tangent. Right? So if we're finding theta, that is the tangent of that. Which is this. Oh! No, that doesn't change anything. Right? I know mouse X and mouse Y aren't an angle. Oh, is angle going there? Oh, I got it backwards. I see. So this is angle. Ah, does that help? Now it doesn't even move. Okay. Well, now it's not taking mouse input at all is the problem. Oh no, it doesn't need to take mouse input because mouse input is now decoupled from the thing. Wait, what does mouse input even have to do with this? Chat, why am I... Wait, these are separate things. This doesn't care. I should be feeding this the current mouse position and we update that every frame. Chat, what am I doing wrong here? Oh my God. Okay, so this should be int mouse X, int mouse Y. Fuck that thing. Outside of the game loop, make those things. Then at the beginning of the loop, grab the mouse state. Okay. Holy cow. So now that that's the case, we feed the move function, which is under every frame, delta time, mouse X, mouse Y, and then we go to our, I needed to update one more thing. This works, but it doesn't do anything. Oh, load game. No, initialization. We need to window shown, input grabbed. How do I show my mouse again? Oh, show cursor. SDL, we'll just comment that out for now. So now I can see my mouse, except... Oh. There we go. Okay, now I can see my mouse in the game. Sweet. Okay, so now mouse is independent of everything here, which is good because now I don't need it. We only need... You know what it should be? It should be the address of mouse and mouse Y because we're not actually editing it. Okay, even though it's just an int, who cares, but still. Okay, holy cow. Hey Gary, go to sleep. What? It's not even early. It's like 6:22 p.m. You go to sleep. I don't see where you're calculating the difference in position from your mouse to your hero. Does that matter? We don't need the hypotenuse distance, right? We're doing theta. Address doesn't mean you aren't modifying it. What? Of course that's what that means. Are you saying it should be const? Const int address that? I guess it's better. All right, I can use const here. I dig it. Address doesn't mean you aren't. Line 45? Yeah, that. But velocity X, velocity Y should be delta position, I think. I may be wrong. What? Should be the delta position? Oh, I'm making new ones. That's my bad. No, I do. No. Yeah, these are based on this. Okay, my bad. Those shouldn't be new. Oh, now it's moving. It's spasming. Oh God, it's spasming without me actually touching it. That seems incorrect. That's what I was worried about, because I think this is like an int float, like round error, where it's trying to get to that position, but it can't. It's kind of a problem. Maybe we'll have it in a certain distance of it. Calm down. How are you getting your opposite and adjacent lengths? Because that is the X and Y position of mouse X and mouse Y relative to the M render rect, which I currently don't account for. So that's something I need to fix like immediately. It should be whatever calculate the theta. How are you getting the opposite and adjacent lengths? What is your TOA? Oh, opposite adjacent. So that is the inverse tangent of velocity x velocity. Oh, that's wrong. It should be, well, it has to be an int. Int mouse x, no, int difference x is equal to mouse x minus m render rect dot x render, and then that's going to be the same thing but for y. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. Y, and now this is difference x. No, opposite. It's y. Difference y. And this is not 0 minus negative x, although it may have to be actually. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Times that. Okay, now we try it. Doesn't work. Why? Conversion float to int, possible loss of data, because it should be a lowercase y. Doesn't work, sorta. It sort of accounts for my mouse position, but it's kind of not moving still. Something is forcing it to just be, like, super equal to 0. Now we're on the right track. We are getting better. True. True. So now, float angle inverse tangent to yx converted to radians. I do want that, right? But then I multiply it by this again. Oh, because I convert it back to degrees. Well, why even do that then? Might as well just do that, you know? Oh. Wait a second. This is wrong. Why am I doing that twice? This should just be velocity x, whatever, velocity x, velocity y. Oh, we're getting closer. It's trying. Something's wrong here, though. I think what's happening is that it's not actually... It's only doing it once and then setting that, and it's not actually building any acceleration. There's no acceleration part of this yet. So I wonder if the issue is that it is moving, but only by... In fact, if I change this number to 100, is it going to move 100 pixels at a time? What the fuck is... How did I make two? How are there two? There's two collision boxes. How does that even work? How did I even do that? And then when I put them together, whoa. Okay. So something happened where I am I'm like flickering between two different positions every frame. So that seems very wrong. That font looks like a address. What? This font's based. Also, Juicy is pineapple. I saw you. Pi divided by 180. Radians equals degrees times pi divided by 180. Are you saying, hold on. So different X and different Y are integers. We then find the inverse tangent of 2 integers, which is correct, and then we end up with a float value. That inverse tangent, what does that actually give me? Returns the principal value of arctangent yx expressed in radians. Oh. And you're saying that the cosine and sine takes that value and multiplies it. Okay, so we need to convert from radians to degrees, which is 180 divided by pi, right? I think that's right. Yes, degrees equals radians times 180 divided by pi. Okay, sweet. Okay, let's try that. Oh my God. Okay, so we have a bit of an issue, chat. It is successfully moving the collision box and the hero object. The entire hero object is moving, but something is very wrong here. It's moving around a circle of 100 pixels every frame. Inverse tangent gives you radians, so you don't need to convert. All of those are radians, no need for conversion. Oh! Wait, oh, I thought cosine and sine needed degrees. Okay, never mind. So this is more correct. This does seem more correct, and it seems like everything works. It's just I need to keep a certain distance away. So this seems correct, which is fine because I don't have acceleration. It's just following the mouse. This seems all correct. The problem is if I get too close, we start getting decoupling. Now you guys don't see it because you guys are only at 30 FPS. I see it. I'll try. Oh, you guys kind of saw it. It's actually flickering extremely fast, like every frame between 2 different positions. You guys just only see it once in a while because you're at 30 FPS, not 60. It's like you're watching like a helicopter blade in a video or something. So it is flickering between 2 positions very, very fast. But if I go away, then it actually combines into 1 position and it correctly does things. So it is tracking. It's just when I get too close, and then it like gets separated. So something is weird about that, where like the X and Y values at low ranges is fucking up. Isn't that weird? What if I change these? Oh, and then it's off by 90 degrees. Like before, that's funny. Still weird when I get too close though, like spasms. Plus equals velocity x. Assign, not accumulate. Oh, you're right. Thank you. I'm worried though that it's not gonna stop when you actually get to the edge of the thing, but that's okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so it is following my mouse. I wish I could show you guys this, but we're not at 60 FPS. It's not actually where you think it is on the screen. It's actually flickering between 2 positions around the mouse in like almost equal parts. You kind of see it oh, there you go. You kind of saw it there. It's actually flickering between 2 positions very fast. So you guys see it like once in a blue moon. That's not actually the bug. The bug is it's flickering between 2 positions extremely fast. 100 is too big. Well, it's fine because it's fine. Okay, now let's watch it. Oh my God, it works. Oh, it works. Chat, it's so beautiful. Thank you. Why does making it 100 pixels bug it out? Oh, I know why. You're saying that it's actually bouncing past my mouse and then accelerating back 100 pixels per frame. Ah, I get it. Chat, that's our thing. I do want it to be faster though, but we still need to add acceleration. Chat, that feels good. I like this. This is what I wanted. That's funny, it was a spring. Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't realize that would be the issue. You need delta time to smooth it out? I think it is smooth, isn't it? This is operating on delta time, isn't it? Or is it? Oh, no, it's not. We took delta time as a parameter, but it's not actually in there yet. Okay, so now this is our new thing. Okay, so now we take this formula. So our final position is our rendered rect x. That's where it's gonna be. Now we plus equals. Well, no. Oh no, yes, it is plus equals because that accounts for this, right? It's the initial position again. So it's initial speed, which is velocity x, times delta time. Then plus 1/2 acceleration, initial position, time. What does that mean? Is that just some value like 1 for now? So plus 1 divided by 2. Or is this deceleration? Times the acceleration, which is 1, times delta time times delta time. Then we do the same thing for y. Okay, let's try it. Whoop! Oh my god, it's so fast! Okay, chat. Okay, too fast. But I like the idea. Okay, that worked really well. That feels pretty good, actually. A little too fast, but in terms of like curving around, it feels very responsive. That feels pretty good, Chad. That's very responsive. Try 0.1 for acceleration. You are correct. Well, no, maybe that, well, for testing, I guess. 0.1. Uh-oh, it's the same speed. That seems wrong. Same speed, which is a bit of an issue. I don't want it to be this fast because it causes issues with collision. Okay, so we actually have an issue here. Should this just be more than 1/2? Why does multiplying it by 0.1 make it not as fast? That's not how Verlet's integral acceleration is used. Is there a better algorithm? I'm all ears. I thought making that multiplier lower would be solving it, but that's not actually the case. Because 1 looks the same as 0.1. You want Euler integration? Oh, I know what that is. Oh, hi there, Mr. Russian man. Прости меня, молодший брат. Maybe the issue is the delta time times delta. No, you do want time squared. 1/2 times acceleration times time squared. What does the 0 represent? That's the initial position, right? So it's the speed of the initial position. The issue is I'm multiplying by the wrong number or something? Oh! No. Velocity x and velocity y is not increasing. It's the rendered rectangle I'm increasing, because that's the initial position of the thing. Why would that increase? What if we go 0.01? It's almost like it's rounding. So what if instead of that, it's 1 divided by 10? Is that a better solution? Oh no, now it's just as fast. Look at that. How do we slow you down? In fact, this doesn't even, oh no, it's too fast now. Oh no, it's too fast. x plus equals velocity times delta time. Velocity is equal to acceleration times delta time tells delta time. Is C++ worth learning nowadays? It depends what you're using it for. We're doing video game development, and learning video game development without learning C++ is like going to the gym and not doing leg day, or like learning how to cook and then never learning how to cook an egg, or never using the stove because it's too difficult. It's like, yeah, the syntax is kind of dumb, and yeah, it's a little bit complicated, and yeah, there's a lot of like, you know, old knowledge out there that's outdated, like people using ranged for loops in 2024, but like, I still think it's worth it. I enjoy it. This is fun to me. I like systems programming stuff. It looks nice. Oh, all right, let's try it. So it's almost the same idea as this, but I think it's a little simpler. So you're saying this is equal to the velocity times delta time, and velocity is equal to, oh no, wait, hold on. Something's wrong with that idea. What does that do? Oops. What does this do? Okay, so this is currently doing what we expected it to. This is all good in the neighborhood, but it's too fast. So then can I not just multiply it by 0.1? I think this is not gonna work, because I think what's happening is it's converting float to int, and it's just rounding. Oh no, that worked! Wait. Oh, we're just not accelerating. Oh, that's kind of based. I do want it to be this slow though. This is kind of intended, because there's gonna be a lot of bullets and you're like, ooh, thread the needle. I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Okay, that makes me feel better. Now the collision box is in like the middle of the character. Oh shit. Now we just need acceleration. So, how do I increase that? Float excel X, float excel Y in the hero class. That's what I have. Right? It isn't velocity. Velocity is equal to acceleration times delta time. Wait, what? You don't need to store acceleration unless you want jerk? Huh? Wait, didn't we already solve our problem? Now we just need to make the character faster, so I guess we do make velocity x is equal to some accelerated value times delta time times delta time. Something like that. Is it building speed? I don't think it is. It would be pretty fast by now, right? Oh no, it is kind of building speed, I think. Hold on, is it? No, it's not, is it? No, it's the same. Yeah, you would notice the difference. What if we just make this 1? No, it still doesn't make a difference because we're changing the velocity x every frame, right? So if that's the case, what am I changing here? You real nice, cool games. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Russian man. You need acceleration floats though. Wait, hold on. So you guys are saying Okay, how about this? Is this correct so far as like a base speed that we are then building acceleration on top of? Is all the variables correct? Everything good here? There's nothing to change. We just have to add acceleration to this formula. You don't have acceleration going on as it is right now. Yes, but as a building block before we add acceleration, is this correct to you guys? Yes. Okay, thank you. So now we can add in float velocity xy, because it'll be the same number, right? Point 1 is not correct. I mean, if I make it 1, though, it's too fast. What? Whoops. I meant velocity xy there. Yeah, it's too fast now, though. I wanted 0.1 in order to make it like not just blistering speed. This is way too fast for what I want. I mean, I'm glad it like keeps up and like the collision boxes aren't broken totally, but still. But it starts flickering at that speed. So I think 0.1 is better for our purposes because it just tones things down so much, and then we can add acceleration on top of it. Change the ones above. The ones above is the speed. Oh, you're right. Oh, chat, you're so smart. Oh, that's so much more simple. Oh, you're so based. Thank you. Okay, that was kind of smart. Okay, that was cool. It'll be the same result, but it's more clear that way. Yeah, but I'm so used to changing this for like the attack velocity speed here. I'm so used to changing that number that I think it is better this way. Okay, I know why you said that, because that's how we've been changing it this whole time. All right, so now we need to add. So now, do we add acceleration or do we not? And what is acceleration even? So acceleration is velocity xy is equal to 1 times delta time times delta time. Is that what I'm doing? So this won't do anything. It should be 2. And then we multiply this by velocity xy. Or maybe we add it. I don't know. Oh, it's so fast. Okay. Whoa, geez. Okay, way too fast. Way too fast. And now it's so fast it's not even on the screen. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So that's obviously incorrect. Velocity plus equals, plus equals, my bad. 2 times delta time times delta time. Okay. Velocity is added to position. Acceleration is added to velocity. Velocity is added to position. That's that. Acceleration is added to velocity. So velocity x is plus equals xy plus this. Is that a better way to do that? And then we do the same thing here. But then what is velocity xy equal to? Right now it's 0. It's not even accelerating because it's 0. Can you just do velocity x plus equals c times dx and completely skip the angle stuff? Well, no, the angle stuff is already figured out. That's fine. Velocity xy was shorthand for 2 variables. Velocity x plus equals acceleration x. Yeah, but how do I find acceleration x? What is acceleration? Right now it's 0. You specify it like you specify the speed. So 2? Like that? It's not accelerating. No, by now it would be super fast, right? Acceleration is typically what things have control over. Velocity is not set directly. I think the problem is we're setting the X and Y to this number every frame. So maybe we put this beforehand, huh? And it's off screen. Well, obviously this is wrong. Because if I delete it, it just does it everything perfectly. But we just have trouble adding acceleration to it. Maybe I need to brush up on my linear algebra then. Or maybe, is acceleration linear algebra? I guess it would be, huh? Acceleration is typically what things have control over. This is kinematics. That adds absolutely nothing to my life, and I've never heard that name before today. Velocity x plus equals acceleration x times delta times delta. I guess I can try that. I didn't do that. But it's still gonna have the same problem where it's gonna reset every time. Yeah. Well, even worse now it's flickering. Well, not flickering. It's just like when you're on the mouse, it's just like buzzes, which is not what I wanted. So something about the acceleration is fucking it up. Again, I think we can delete the angle stuff and use different X, different Y in the calculation of acceleration. Yeah, you'd have to normalize the vector, right? What is C? Yeah, you need to find where C is some constant. Wait, what? Can he just do C times distance X? Oh. Well, the constant is acceleration, right? His constant vector looks like he has two values in the hero class that he sets. Yeah. The acceleration being the vector, right? Or are you talking about the rendered rectangle? Because that changes every frame. On line 50, change velocity to float acceleration. Wait, this is the acceleration? Oh, that's kind of based. So now we add that number to, oh. So we're gonna apply this new speed. No, you're gonna have issues, right? Where the acceleration doesn't get reset so what's gonna happen is I can have my mouse in one place and it'll all work, but if I move my mouse next frame, doesn't the acceleration like have issues? I guess maybe not. Acceleration will not go outside of this function. Oh, will it not? I mean, kind of based. It's an interesting take on it. I don't know if I want to keep these floats though. Yes, those are multipliers. Think about it. If acceleration and X and Y were on the same all the time, then you'd fly off in one direction with no change in direction. So now we have issues. What is velocity X and velocity Y? Because before, that's what these were for, the sine and cosine, where that would tell the current velocity of the thing. But if we're adding this, So is velocity X and velocity Y? Oh, I just figured it. Oh, wait, no, that solves my problem. That's what it's equal to, is this number plus the multiplier of delta time. Okay, well, let's try it. And it's not on the screen. My guess is it fucked off in the middle of nowhere. Try 10. 0.1 could be a bit too slow to notice. Well, maybe let's have it on the screen first. So let's try this. Let's just delete this and see what happens. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it works. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, it sort of works. I mean, it's going toward the mouse, but definitely not what I wanted. In fact, this doesn't seem like it's what I wanted at all. It's like, the problem is, chat, is I don't want this. I don't want like bouncy feeling. I don't want something that like, all right, let me try to catch it. I can't catch it. I don't want orbiting, right? I don't want gravity. That's not what I want. What I want is an object that will fly toward the mouse, starting slow and then accelerating, and then it stops when it hits the object. And it'll always have perfect direction. That's why I think this acceleration thing is wrong, because I want velocity X and velocity Y to be 0 when you're on it. Yeah, I almost want, in fact, I might just keep this and increase the number to be like 4 or 3 or something. And just keep it like this. Oh, that's so fast. Okay, maybe like 0.3. There, something like that, where maybe I just keep this. Maybe this is good enough. I don't like the whole fuzzy thing, so we may have to fix that, but maybe we just ignore acceleration. Maybe we just keep this. Maybe this feels good enough as is. Maybe that's even too fast still. But like, you guys get the idea, right? In fact, I almost want it to be the opposite, where maybe we decelerate as we get closer to the mouse. So you start out really slow and then you move. Plus M render rect underscore dot width divided by 2 plus M render rect underscore dot height divided by 2. Okay, well, fuck me. Sorry. Thought I was clever there. Well, I guess you're not going to see the mouse anyway, right? Oh, no, you will kind of see the mouse. That does kind of matter, because you're going to see like a red dot instead. You could instead ditch acceleration, make velocity proportionate to distance. Yeah, that might be what we do. I mean, isn't that the same as acceleration or deceleration though, where it gets slower? Oh, you're saying do flat values. Like if it's more than a certain distance away, have this speed. As you get closer, like have thresholds where you get slower and slower. I get it. I kind of want to decouple this and just have like an if statement where if it's in a certain distance, then, you know, do this. Or we just make a separate function. Basically, the idea is if it's in like 0.1, then like equals 0 so it doesn't flicker. Ra Erie is following. Ra Erie? Hi, thank you. You weren't that kind of person who ignored acceleration, deceleration? Teddy the cat says you were not the kind of person who ignored acceleration, deceleration? Wasn't I? Wait, what? So I think I'm happy with where we're at right now. The only difference is I kind of just want to make like a quick graph on our bullet sheet. Do we have like graphics for, wait for Visual Studio. I swear to God, this is the longest thing for it to load and it's like a 300, 500 image. Okay, there. Okay, so maybe we make like the mouse cursor like a red dot or something. Teddy the cat says is following. Thank you. A paste bin. Oh shit, you fixed my shit. What the fuck? Okay, static float X, Y, float Excel X, Excel Y, some constant. No, you're gonna have the same issue. It's gonna cause orbiting. Not sure what you're doing with collision. It's just equal to render rect X and render XY. That's all I'm doing for collision. The collision logic is already like, it's fine. We're just setting the X and Y value of where the collision is relative to the render box. So this and collision.x is the same number. Static, whoa, no. Well, it wouldn't work anyway because we can't have, this is gonna cause an issue where you're gonna cause orbiting, right? It's not orbiting. Your acceleration X and acceleration Y was too small? What? Okay, hold on. Let's do this. How do I do this? Star slash? No. Slash star? Yes. And then it's star slash. Okay. Star slash. All right. Let's try yours. Some constant. 1? Well, I guess I can't. That work. 2? Doesn't work. M render. Oh, you forgot your underscores. Listen, if you're gonna program in my program, you gotta remember the underscores, all right? It's whatever you have a constructed number in your class, it's M underscore object name underscore, then you have your thing, all right? Make it right. Yeah, issues. So what's happening is there's some like distance here. You see the difference? It's flickering really fast. Oh, it's flipping between 2 positions. There you go. Hungarian notation, is that what it's called? Because that's Hungarian based. Those cursed underscores. You need the delta acceleration for that frame. Delta acceleration is equal to acceleration times delta velocity. What? I can delete these, true. But we still have issues. Oh my God, it's different issues. Wait, the fuck? Huh. Well, anyway, it's in 4 different spots now, so you're rotating really, really, really fast. Or maybe you're going too fast. Maybe the answer is 0.01. Maybe that's the issue. Oh, no orbiting, huh? No orbiting at all. No, Gary, there's no orbiting. Don't even worry about it. What is this? What is this monstrosity? Oh, it's an accelerating orbit. It's even worse. It's getting faster. No, Gary, don't even worry about orbiting. My solution is the correct answer. Ugh. You need delta time. It looks fun. You need delta acceleration for that frame. Delta acceleration is equal to acceleration times delta time. Velocity plus equals delta acceleration. Okay, I think the answer is we're not gonna have acceleration because as we're playtesting this, I don't need it. So delete these. I think my solution was fine. I think what we're gonna do is have boom, and then we'll just have a constant, just nice feeling, dodgeable thing. You can play a video game like this, right? The only issue is the flickering, the hovering, but that's fine. I think I can fix that right now. I can, this is right. How do I get rid of the flickering? Is it a, I understand it's an integer float difference. If velocity x is less than 0. No, it'll always have the same speed. Basically, if it's on the thing, so I'm trying to prevent hovering now. I knew it would orbit, but I wanted you to experience Newtonian physics. Oh, so I was right when I said it was gonna orbit. Okay. Tell Newton to fuck himself. You can't touch me, game. I think what we do is if, I don't care about the velocity x. I care about the different x. If difference x is less than 0.1. No, that's too much. 0.05. Then velocity x equals 0. If difference, oh, you know what? That's dumb. That was stupid. And difference y is less than 0.05, then velocity x equals 0, velocity y is equal to 0. Close brackets. Let's see if that helps. Oh god, now it's not moving. Wait, what? Oh shit, oh my god. Interesting, it only works in the bottom 2 quadrants. Well, that's weird. Oh, because of absolute values. Oh god, that's so pedantic. But that's C++, right? So the negative, if they're both negative, then they both don't move at all. But if it's not, then it's fine. It's like the top left quadrant. That's so weird. I mean, it makes sense, but it's weird. It's math? Oh, is it? We need the absolute value of difference x and the absolute value of difference y. Now it should work. Boop. Oh no, it's still flickering. Wait, what the fuck? Oh no, now it's not. Oh, now it is. Wait, what? Do I need to be even more specific? Or more broad, I guess? 0.1? No, it's 2 pixels. Shit. Yeah, it's like in between. I think this number always needs to be the same as acceleration. So this needs to be 0.3. Oh, maybe it helps if I updated y as well. No, it's still flickering. Wait, what the fuck? Huh. There. You guys see it every now and then, right? Why does that cause flickering? What a weird bug. Huh. It's because your velocity is never 0? Oh, I have a misread. That's, well, what's happening. Oh my god, I just see it. What's happening is that we're setting the velocity x and velocity y to 0. But the problem is our formula is 0 times delta time. Oh no, it's plus equals. That shouldn't matter. It's plus 0, so this should be the same. It's overshooting? Yeah, but it shouldn't be. Orbiting? I mean, maybe very tiny. Hi, Gary. It's lovely to see the game coming together. Every time I tune in, you're further along. Thank you, P. Boyer. You get kisses, all right? I'm feeling generous today. All right, don't get spoiled with them. So why does that cause flickering though? Shouldn't this solve all flickering issues? I mean, I guess I can make it one. Just this giant just box. I mean, that solves the flickering. It's true. This. Oh no, there is flickering. The fuck? Why do you have bags under your eyes today? Well, maybe I'm a little tired and I'm frustrated that there's still flickering in my goddamn game. Why is that hovering? Why is that buzzing? So clearly it's a bigger issue than this, right? Do I make this just really big, like 10 by 10? Does that even work? Am I even doing anything? No, that works. Yeah, it stops. It's just not very accurate now because it's 10 pixels away, but that does solve the problem. Extra flickering, all the seizures. Is delta time ever greater than 1? Yeah, all the time. Delta time is equal to get tick 64 minus current ticks. So it's a big number. Hold on. $15 is what it usually ends up being ish, because the game has so little to load right now. It's probably like 15 for 15 milliseconds. Delta time is in milliseconds, so it does. Yeah, it's in milliseconds, not that's frame time. That's the same thing you're printing in your title, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. That is right, because we are printing the delta time of the title. So yeah, what we're adding with is like, hold on, sorry. It's in the top left of the window. So that number is delta time up here. So that is what we're adding into the move function. Why, was that not planned? So multiply the stop distance by delta time. Oh, chat, you're so smart. I think that does work. Hold on. Hero move. Multiply the stop distance, this, by delta time. So it's 1 times delta time. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, then you end up with like 17. It's so far away. It's not flickering, but that's because the stop distance is like so, like, look at this. It's not even moving now if I'm close enough. I'm not gonna divide every time. Could we do something like, I don't know, like 4? I just want, no, because 10 doesn't work. It's almost like there's some distance of like jumping and acceleration. 4 doesn't cause flickering. I think we're just gonna stay with 4. This feels good. It's still close enough where you're not gonna notice, especially, hold on, let me turn the mouse off and we'll show you. Especially when you turn the mouse off. Now it just feels good. Well, okay, to be fair, we are turning the mouse back on because you don't see the mouse where it's throwing right now, but the idea is there, you know? Because I can't see my mouse and where exactly I'm going, and that feels horrible. So we are going to have a graphic for the mouse, but the idea is still there. Try delta time, but make it smaller. I mean, do you guys just not want like hard-coded numbers or something? Instead of 4, it's like, well, no. Well, no, that's bad, right? Because what happens if a frame is laggy and it takes like 30 milliseconds to render? Then you have like a super huge like box drawn around your character where the mouse can't move? That seems horrible, right? That seems terrible. Wouldn't you rather just have like a hard-coded box where no matter how long the frame takes to render, it's there? What happens if it's a laggy frame, chat, and it takes like 20? If a frame is slow, then the velocity will be faster? Will it? Oh, because you're accounting for delta time. Oh, true. Okay, kind of based. So we are accounting for delta time. Where's my music? Oh, it's so quiet. So we are accounting for delta time already, so I guess it is fine if we have distance based on render time. It just seems so weird. That's smart. Yeah, but if the velocity is faster based on delta time, which it currently is, do we really need the stop box around the mouse for the character to stop so it doesn't hover? Does that really need to be based on delta time? Is that just, oh, you know what? I wonder if you're actually correct, because that means that there is some amount of oh, because if your character travels faster in between each frame, there's a chance you could like rubber band, huh? Because if it takes 30 milliseconds to render the frame for whatever reason, and you shoot really far forward, I could imagine an issue where you're shooting so far forward, you miss the mouse and have to run back. So what we should be doing is delta time minus 13. That's a better thing, right? So now it's still 4, but if the frame takes longer to render, then we still make a bigger box so the character doesn't shoot off in the middle of nowhere. Look worst? I don't know if I can look worse. I'm a VTuber. My job is to look terrible, Sonny. So I think this is a better way to do it. It does feel good. It doesn't hover. I mean, that was the goal, right? Still no lag either, so it works fine. And let me tell you, chat, those collision boxes, when we draw a line to it, ain't no fucking joke to render. Sorry, I'm getting nasally. You can return from the function, I think, instead of setting velocity to 0 in that if statement, I think. Is that more safe though? I don't know. I don't know how comfortable I feel with like return early or something. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. That seems like that's asking for a bug. You know, if we just return early. That's like asking for a bug later. Because what if I fuck around with this and not see that or something? I don't know if I like that. Wouldn't you rather just set it to 0 and just set everything to 0? Isn't that just feel so much better? I mean, I guess I can, but I don't know. Oh, you know what I should do if we're gonna do that is move that up here. Is that better? Yeah, I think that is better. Delta time minus 13. Wait, what's funny about that? Because if our frame takes a long time to render and our character shoots forward because we're basing our movement on, you know, delta time, isn't it terrible if like the character like shoots? It's almost like a speed running thing where it's like you cause lag on purpose and you shoot your character past your mouse cursor. Whereas if I do this, it just wouldn't move. And I would rather have it not move in a laggy scenario than, you know, skyrocket forward. Optimization can be distracting sometimes. Yeah, so can my foot up your ass if you people keep complaining. Less computation? Sure, if you're a Python programmer. Oh, you're a man of my heart. True, we do need to be efficient with our cores, all right? Listen, if we're using C++, oh, Chad, is it time to think about multi-threading? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. SDL has multi-threading very easily implemented. It's not that difficult. But is it time to start implementing it? I don't know. Absolutely not. Please don't. Wait, what's wrong with it? Shouldn't be that hard. There's like a nice big chat. Look at this tutorial. Look at how beautiful. Hold on. Let me just. Fuck. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, God. Wrong button. Okay. Let me go to Google. And then Lazy Foo. And then game programming. Okay. Look at this beautiful, beautiful tutorial chat where we can click on a button called multi-threading. And then you can. Oh. Premature optimization is the root of all evil. Oh. Oh. He's telling me not to do it. Fuck! Anyway, we can like do like super easy like boo multi-threading. Ooh, sweet. Create thread. Oh shit. I would have to nope out for a few months while you figure that out. My heart won't be able to take it. Is it really that hard to make a thread and then run all math through a thread? Is it really that difficult? Chat, I think you're overstating this. You guys said C++ is difficult, and I'm gonna be honest, chat. The only hard part about this is the fucking trigonometry, okay? And that has nothing to do with C++, okay? Although I guess we could just do Python and just be like, here, solve this for me, and just it solves it for you with an extremely inefficient loop. or a wrapper of a C++ framework. I would have to nope out for a few months. Yeet. You would rather get performance with intrinsic. What? You would get better performance with intrinsic in this game than threads. Really? Is multi-threading for like 3D applications with like Vulkan or some shit? Where it's like serious heavy duty shit? Doing it is easy. Making it not explode is hard. Oh, is there like syncing issues? Is that the issue? I've heard that phrase before. I know nothing about multi-threading, okay? I know jack shit, okay? So all I've heard is syncing is like, makes people want to jump off a cliff. Is multi-threading that difficult, Kappa? Doing math on a thread will not speed up the game because you have threading overhead, context switching, so you're better off using threading for parallelization. So chat, I guess my question right now is on our game as it exists in the moment, okay? As far as we've gotten in this journey, is this all being done on one core? Is that what we're doing here? And collide. Collide? Collide? Wait, hold on. Collide, please? There we go. Jesus, that was weird. Huh. It's because we were going too fast, by the way, but that's okay. From your application, yes. Internally, no. What? That's how I feel every answer is in C++ land. It's like, is this happening? And everybody's response is like, well, yes, but like, not really. That's how I feel like everyone's answer is for like everything I ask. Task manager will say how many threads it has. Oh, based. Okay, hold on. Task manager. Oh, you can see all my programs. Embarrassing. I feel naked. Yeah, look at VTube Studio. There's all my memory. Damn. VTube Studio is taking more than 7. Ooh, Jesus. Is taking more than 7 tabs of Firefox. Is like 1 gigabyte of RAM. Because 1000 megabytes is 1 gig, right? So 7 tabs of Firefox is 1 gig of RAM. And VTube Studio is. Wait, why do I have 2 instances? Wait, what? Oh, Unity crash handler. Never mind. Oh, VTube Studio is built on Unity. I don't know if you guys knew that. SDL might be using threads under the hood, but if you don't start any threads of your own, then all your code runs on a single thread. Really? Why do I have a debugger console up? Performance. Okay, so what is my performance right now? I have an i9-13900K. How do I see cores? I have 20% utilization at 5.2 gigahertz speed. Base speed 3 gigahertz. I have 5,500 threads. L1 cache. Where do I see core use? Right click on the graph. View, network GPU disk, change graph to logical processor. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. I have a lot of cores. Holy shit. Wait, how many cores do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24. Oh, I have 32 cores. No, I have 24 cores, 32 logical processors, you nerds, obviously. So we're using our first and third, CPU 0, because it's an array. CPU 2 have 100% utilization. Then CPU 4, 6, and 8 have 50%, and then the rest are 0. That is a sweet, sweet CPU. It better be. I paid $500 goddamn dollars for it. No, I paid like $700 for it. When did I buy this? It was before the newest generation. It was when it was the best. So I don't know. It was expensive. I also have a water-cooled 4090. I don't know if this is helping at all, but maybe. What's my graphics card doing? 3D is 40%, but that's because I'm doing VTubing right now. VTubing takes a lot of my GPU. That's why I wanted a really good GPU to have like no lag on stream when I play like a 3D video game like Path of Exile. Oh my God, rendering with this 4090. Oh dude, it's a dream. It's so nice. Also, how's my memory? Okay, well anyway, I have 17 gigs of memory. Oh no, that's in use. I'm sorry. I have 147 gigs of committed memory and 224 megabytes hardware. How do I see my total? Oh, available, 109 gigs. There you go. Whoa, that's way worse GPU use than I expected. That's a 4090. I paid a lot of money. It's a very expensive computer, chat. God damn, what kind of Minesweeper do you play? I play VTubing, streaming, and playing very difficult to render video games all together at once on one computer. And I render videos. What the heck possessed you to get 128 gigabytes of RAM? I render videos. That's why. That's why. I do a lot of content creation, chat. Gary's so rich, he doesn't pay school debt? False. I do have school debt. But chat, just to put this into perspective, this entire computer, by the way, this water-cooled 4090, this i9 13900K 24 core 32 processor, there's 8 performance cores. And 4 terabyte SSD, whatever, all of it together is like $4,500. And it's a lot of money, but like, my student payment was like $30,000 total, and I didn't even have a degree out of it. Listen, I don't have a degree, okay? I just have student loan debt for flight school reasons, right? COVID happened, all right? It was complicated, but still. I'm gonna use this for like the next 8 years, chat. You know that, right? I'm gonna use this because you know how like every new graphics card generation is that generation, but one number worse. So like a 2090, they even have those? They must have. 2090 was then a 3080, was then a 4070, which will be a 5060, right? It goes down every generation. So my 4090 will be a 5080 and then a 6070. And then probably around the 7000 generation, if there is one or whatever that'll be, I'll probably upgrade then. So 6 years from now, I'll probably buy a new computer. 8 years, something like that. Kinda? Yeah, kinda, true. Plus, everybody's telling me, wait, didn't like 4090 shoot? My game is still running with no lag issues, baby. Didn't everybody tell me like 4090s have skyrocketed in price? Is that a thing? Hold on. Buildapc.com. What? Wait, build the fuck? Oh, PC Part Picker. Fuck, it's Build a PC Reddit. Sorry. Okay, hold on. We need to, let's look up some prices here. 4090. Holy shit! Is that available? Wow, they got up in price. Look at this, 2200, 1930. Chat, you have to understand, this is the graphics card I own. It's a water-cooled 4090 and shit, okay? I paid for this for $1,700, okay? Actually, it wasn't that cheap. It was like $1,850 or something like that. And it's a water-cooled 4090. Currently on sale, $2,770. Holy shit, where is that price graph? Oh, wait, maybe I did pay $1,700 for it. It's been that price forever. Okay, never mind. I paid $1,700 for it. Damn. So expensive. How do people pay for fucking this? Is that even what I have? Yeah, Supreme X. That is what I have in my computer right now. Wow. That is wild. AI bullshit? Yeah, I agree. Chat, the more I look into AI, the more I hate it. The more I realize, wow, people are getting fucking played. Listen, maybe I'm a dumbass. Chat, I need a better background. Jinx is like staring into my soul here. That is too inappropriate for you, chat. There we go. Okay, so like, can I just rant for a second about AI? Okay, listen, okay? Maybe I'm a dumbass. Maybe I just don't know how the world works. But when I heard about AI, I was imagining like a bunch of computer scientists at like MIT and Harvard and shit, like researching like the newest, greatest AI thing and being like a little unethical on the side about like scrapping art off the internet. Holy shit, the more I look into this, the more I hate AI because academia rejects neural networks. I didn't even know this. So neural network, you know how when you ask somebody, hey, how did that AI bot like find out that answer? Why did it give that answer? And the answer you'll always get is like, I don't know, but that's what's exciting. It's intelligence. And like academia hates that. They reject neural networks, right? They'll do machine learning, but that's because you can find out what machine learning results to what, right? You can find the root of it. AI, as it's now implemented in our marketing spaces, is corporate private driven. It's not even, listen, I'm a pretty pro corporate kind of guy, but it's done entirely from private equity, and it's like not even like I don't even know if I want to call it scientific. Is it? Because you're not really doing science. It's almost like you should group it in categorically with like, I don't know, like NFTs? Like, is like blockchain technology science? I would say not. It seems more like a grifting thing, if anything. AIs tend to learn to discriminate and have to be explicitly told not to. Well, it's more like, I think I have a problem with us using machine learning to develop neural networks, which are then rejected by academia, which is then funded privately and then marketed as AI. I think that's kind of like weird, right? It's just companies playing how many GPUs can I buy? I don't know. It feels kind of weird. I'm kind of, as the more I look into it, I'm gonna look into it a lot tomorrow and read a new book that was just recommended to me at work. I think as time has gone on and the more I look into it, and I'll look into it more tomorrow, the more I really don't like AI, or at least how we like interpret AI. And like, I'm kind of getting into like I'm gonna start warning people about it, because like, hey guys, listen, AI is not, you know, scientifically driven. It's very much a marketing thing. The people who make GPT wrapper applications. Also, oh man, I used to be on board with AI art, but I have like a lot of VTuber artist friends, and I've talked to them about it, and holy shit, I had no idea how much these private corporations developing AI steal art. They have like lists of artists that have leaked on a Discord of like, hey, take the art from these people and just, sorry, I dropped my armrest, and just steal art, just learn from it. It's like, what the fuck? You gotta pay for that shit. You have a job? Yeah, I work at a medium security prison as a drug dealer behind bars. Like, actually, I'm a pharmacy technician. I make like $55,000 a year, but it's okay. I like the job. The people who make GPT wrapper applications are the same people who got scammed by NFTs. Wow. Listen, all right, the old adage holds true, okay? Never ask a C++ programmer if he would ever recommend anyone program in C++. But you should also never ask a Rust programmer how much money they lost in Bitcoin, okay? Oh, the adage always holds true. All right, everyone, have a good night. Have a good evening. Give me kisses. Wait, chat, what are you doing in the top left of the corner of the screen? Get down here. You know what you have to do. Oh, new follower. Seller Doom? I can't, Door. Seller Door. That reminds me of the Edgar Allan Poe novel where the guy buries him alive. Have a good night. See ya.